We welcome you to the Southwood County 2000 Rec Center as Wisconsin Rapids Community Media brings you coverage of Riverkings hockey. Tonight the Chicago Cougars are in town to take on the homestanding Riverkings. The Riverkings picking up a win in Minnesota in their last outing to break a 3-game losing streak. Come back home to face this Cougar team that beat them on this sheet of ice 4-1 earlier this year. So the Riverkings will start off tonight with Eric Schutte in goal, Brett Delade and Jacob Gatos on defense. Up front, Austin Porter centering Alexander Mavrogiannis and Adam Peterson. And you get a great look at the opening face-off of tonight's hockey game, which was shot in on Schutte, and we're underway at the Southwood County Rec Center. Peterson off of his stick. He'll chase to the right-hand corner. Be the first to get there. Checked by Bresingham, but the zone is held. Peterson shuffles it in front. That's Luke Martinovich in goal for the Cougars. Delate chases back, forecheck heavy by Alec Mahoney of the Cougars. And now it'll be Bishop that turns, and they just shoot it back down deep in the Riverking end and go for the first line change of the night. Now moving in front, the captain of the Chicago Cougars, moving it to the near boards. That is Al McPhee, number 27. Got it on his stick right now. The battle's on. It comes to the front. Shooting down in the butterfly. And a whistle blows as the net comes off its moorings. McPhee was able to work himself free. That puck was right out in front. And Schutte dropped down into the butterfly to make the save. Not the best net coverage there by the Riverking defense. McPhee will take the face-off. Cole Krieger steps in for the Riverkings, but that net's still not back on. So now I think we've got everything in order so that we can have this face-off. They chase Krieger, and that'll bring Ryan Mance in to take the draw. Won by the Cougars and to the point. Marcuccelli will shoot it in a second time here. Fleming chasing and gathering possession for the Riverkings. And we have a whistle and an offside call. That puck shot in by Marcuccelli, putting the Cougars offside. So while the face-off and neutral ice, and Art Napgezek, our fine producer and videographer, has you right down in there taking the face-off along with Krieger of the Riverkings. McPhee wins it though and shoots it into the Riverkings zone. Pushed along by Heminger of the Cougars, and now Mance chasing down into the Chicago end. He moves in on his backhand. Not ridden off the puck yet. He stays with it. He's still got it, dragging that puck just along the blue line. McManus at the point. Moving with it, it's to Surik, and he shot it high over Martinovich and off the glass at that deep end of the Chicago zone. Puck comes free, a close-in shot there. That one fired by Cole Krieger. That missed the net and now will come all the way out of the zone. Rifle turns back with it for the Cougars, who are making a change. Both teams changing here. Just over 2 minutes in, this is going to be an icing, and it is. So we'll come all the way back down to this end. To our right. The Cougars wearing those green uniforms with the gold accents and lettering. Riverkings in home white. Blue lettering, green piping. Face-off is to the right of Luke Martinovich. Back at the point, it's Colin Moore. This one shot over Moore and out of the zone, but Hartley moves over, and Zach will be the first one to it. Jesse Edwards out for his first shift of the night, pushes it along to the near corner. Moving it off the boards, Curry tries to move it out. He can't, but Hartley will push it to Edwards, and the Riverkings break out 3-on-3, now 3-on-4, drive to the net, puck is free, follow-up shot, and that either was whiffed on or a hit off of one of the defensemen as Dylan Nurse was the trailer there and had that puck on his stick momentarily. They dig along the boards. Puck comes free to the Cougars. Perreault at center has it poke checked away. Riverkings will step in. On left wing, a big shot to goal! Kyle McCauley. Quick transition there on the turnover. And Kyle McCauley scores the goal with the 3:27 mark to put the Riverkings on top, 1-0. We'll get the assist on the call from downstairs momentarily. At center here, quarters. Let's listen to the call. Now here comes Peterson in. Moore gets an assist along with Nurse. So McCauley gets the goal, Nurse and Moore get the assist, and the Riverkings have jumped out in front 1-0. Here come the Cougars slashing through. Man's free on the right wing. A shot. Shooty. Puck's loose, and he got down in the butterfly to cover the rebound attempt of Health, and he might have shot a second one off the post as well. Good scoring chance there by the Cougars in an effort to tie it up, but the Riverkings maintain that 1-0 lead. And the Cougars hold the zone, but this will only be momentarily because DeLotte will skate it out quickly. Gatos is back to get it. Taken away at center. So Gatos will clean up again. Contesting for the puck at the blue line. Puck goes back here into the Chicago zone. McPhee lost it. Nice play by McManus, but he can't come up with the puck. It's advanced by McPhee. And that will leave Mattis Kasurik to chase for the Riverkings. Mance is able to push it out, but Mark Cuccelli is back chasing. Krieger's in on the forecheck. At the far boards, Kasurik moved it in the middle for Mance. Riverkings digging for the puck here with number 7, Matthias Kasurik, native of Czechoslovakia. Puck comes in on Martinovich. Krieger is pounding away at it, but Martinovich is down and it has it covered for a face-off with 14:41 to go here in the first period. Hillebert is out there with Edwards and Curry. Zach Curry, Kansas native on this line. Cougars coming to the zone. A nice job on defense by Raymond Fleming. And now he makes the move to take the puck away and advance in. Big hit here at center. Mahoney on McManus. Riverkings back skate with it. Shoot it into the zone. And an icing call will bring it back deep in the Riverkings end. for a face-off with 14-12 to go here in the first period. Riverkings 1-0 on the strength of a Kyle McCauley goal. That one's off the blocker of Schutte. You heard the thunk off the shot of Zach Bishop. Clean face-off win, and then a shot on goal. McManus moves in. Martinovich down. Whacks at it with his stick. Puck is still deep in the Chicago end. Now the Cougars able to advance it out. It's McManus moving over to get the puck, and now a whistle. And our first penalty call of the night. Is Tristan Hillebert that gets the penalty, and the Riverkings will go on the penalty kill. Tripping's the call, and here comes the Cougar power play. Oh, man fell down, and Peterson nearly had a break in on Martinovich. Quickly cleared out of there by Gatos. You've got Gatos and DeLotte on defense. Quarters and Peterson are up front, killing off the penalty here for the Riverkings. Hartman on his off wing can only drop it into the corner. Shot around by Gatos, but not out. Possession maintained here by the Chicago Cougars. Marcuccelli, a big blast, and that one a save by Schutte. DeLotte fighting for possession of the puck, but it's Marcuccelli who will hold the zone. Help to Marcuccelli. The right wing, right at that doorstep. Schutte's down. Schutte covers, and with a minute to go on the power play, Schutte makes another save, his 6th of the night.
Whiskey Rapids Saloon is on 2nd Street in Wisconsin Rapids.
These Riverkings are 13-6 on this 2017-18 season. In a little bit of a slump, having lost 4 out of their last 6 games, but they're hoping to pick up a second consecutive win tonight and do away with any talk of a slump. Now right down below us, the referee, who is Cody Nelson, is talking to the scorer's bench, and I'm not sure what this is about. I don't know if we're going to get a second penalty here or what. There are only 3 Riverkings on the ice, but Quarters is down here speaking to Cody Nelson. There's no more penalty time on the clock. Now they've taken the 53 seconds that was on there off, but Hillebert remains in the penalty box. So we'll have to get some. Now they've decided it's a minute 3. So it's something. So I believe they are correcting a clock error. They have a minute and 3 on the clock as opposed to 53 seconds when the whistle blew. Now they're resetting the clock again. Let's see what we have this time. Awaiting the new penalty time to be on the clock. 58 seconds this time. So they say 58 seconds remains on the power play for the Chicago Cougars. 12:48 for the first period. New penalty killers, Mance and Krieger up front. Tom McManus and Raymond Fleming on the blue line. 5-on-4 edge here for the Cougars. And here makes a move. He comes in alone. He shoots, and Schutte makes the save. Boy, he just made a little move inside of the blue line, cleared the defender, and was in alone. But Eric Schutte stayed balanced and square and made a relatively uneventful save on Brendan Heminger. Shot through traffic, hit someone, and just went wide. 19 seconds to the penalty. Riverkings push the Cougars back deep in their own end. Surik is back there on the forecheck. 7 seconds for the power play. Puck is gathered in by Surik and shot in. The penalty is over. A successful penalty kill for the Riverkings. And here comes Delot shooting it into the zone. Oh, down goes the linesman. He's back up on his skates, and here comes the Cougars into the zone. This is Surik skating it out. And now a whistle stops play. Off the face-off, Edwards pushing it forward. McManus shooting it high and wide of Martinovich. This will be played out of necessity by Fleming. They were hoping for the icing there, but the Cougars were in on the puck, and that wasn't an option. Health turns back with it, steps into the zone, makes a move, goes around a man, shot it wide. Now another blast in, hit a man in front, and Hartman spilled to the ice by Tommy McManus, who broke his stick, and the man who was checked is holding his left arm. That stung him, and when a man breaks his stick, you've got to leave that stick right there. And so we have the stick in behind the Riverkings goal. We're halfway through the first period, 1-0 Riverkings. It's McCauley's goal. Colin Moore back to play at first for Wisconsin Rapids. But the Cougars momentarily able to hold the zone as Moore skates it out. Moore steps in, furthers it into the corner. It's Peterson after it. Now along the boards, a backhanded effort by Hartley.
You can get your duck down by the merchandise table. We'll be chucking ducks at the start of the second intermission. Jimmy John's premium fast subs. While you're picking up those ducks,
Quarters to take the draw. Austin wins it to Mavrogiannis. He's wide open. He shot it, and somehow Martinovich got a piece of that one. The whistle stops play. 9.5 minutes to go. Stepping into Lott, fires it. Martinovich down to make the save. Big blast by Brett Delot there. Held at the point by Delot. Digging for the puck, it's Surik. Surik comes in front. Cleaned up nicely there by Heminger. Now nice man's coming in the high slot right in front. Mancy shoots. Puck's free. Follow-up shot. Hit a man in front. Boy, good scoring chance there for the Riverkings. Gatos through center. Ridden off the puck, McPhee. Can he get there? Nice play by DeLotte to sweep it away. Now Mance. Oh, he got slapped with the stick. Stung him a little bit. And no penalty call. Play at center ice. They battle for possession of the puck. Fleming turns back with it. Shot off the glass. Richard Young will chase. He's in and Mark Cuccelli. Stepping in, McManus has some room to the backhand. Moves it in front. Martinovich down. Cleaned away by Mahoney. Now look at Mahoney skate all the way through center. Schutte goes down to make an easy save there. Mahoney gets it back. Shot it off of one of the Riverkings who gave him a big hit. That's McManus. At the point. Puck is shot off of one of the Riverkings and then to center. Stepping up, Rifle. Checked right at the blue line. Gets McPhee off of the puck. Puck taken away by the Cougars and a whistle and a penalty call. So here comes a power play opportunity for the Riverkings. Al McPhee will get the gate. And the Riverkings will go to the power play with 7:08 to go in period number 1. It's Porters, Peterson, Mavro, Giannis, DeLotte, and Gatos out there. Battle for the puck here along the bench of the Cougars, fighting for possession. The Riverkings come up with it. Porters has some room. Let's a wrister goal. Batted out of the air with the paddleboard by Martinovich. Now stepping in, Mavro Giannis lets one fly, he scores! I don't know if he'll get the goal or if it was Peterson on the deflection, but that part isn't nearly as significant as the fact that the Riverkings have gone out in front by a score of 2-0 on a power play goal. Comes at the 13:20 mark of this first period. So for the moment, we're going to give the goal to Mavro Giannis until we get the call from downstairs. So you were able to hear that. Mavro Giannis with the goal. Gatos and Porters get the assists and give the Riverkings a 2-0 lead. Cougars skate out, past Gatos' stick. He'll be challenged in the corner by Michael Health. Riverkings have a chance here to break out, and they do. DeLotte in the middle with Mance on right wing, Krieger going to the front, but the puck shot around the boards and to the far side. Stepping down. Kasurik tried to move it in front to Krieger. That one doesn't click. Riverkings hold the zone. A big blast that goes into the catching glove of Martinovich. And Krieger was right there in an effort to deflect it, but it goes right into the catching mid of Luke Martinovich. Off the face, on a shot to go! Zach Curry! So Curry will get the goal. I believe it was 6, not 16, but we'll get the call from downstairs in a moment. Three nothing Riverkings.
And number 6, Zach Curry.
Here comes Young. He's got a slide. Rebound, backhander wide. Well, folks, I couldn't get the assist on that Curry goal because of that rush by the Riverkings, who are about to go back on a power play. McManus blast, pops up into the air after it hits Martinovich. As Schuette's out of the goal, 6 attackers on here for the Riverkings. They're already up 3-0. Fleming's blast. Martinovich makes the save. And now a little dust up. Riverkings don't want to do anything that would take away this upcoming power play. They've already converted in this period on a power play, and they're looking to make it 2 for 2. Penalty against the Cougars. Cross check is the call. And I do not have a 55 on my roster, so I don't know who that is, folks. It's going to be the starting unit. Galot, Gatos on defense. Peterson, Porters, and Mavrogiannis. Oh, it's a 4-minute penalty here. It's a cross-check. That was in that dust up there. I believe that the extra time may have come from. We'll get an explanation, but that's the guilty party. And this will be a double minor. So a 4-minute power play upcoming for the Riverkings. Connor Parker. So he gets both a cross check and a rough. So if the Riverkings score in the first 2 minutes, they will then have another 2 minutes. They can score on both of those 2 minor penalties. And man alive, can they just grab control of this hockey game by getting a 4th and or 5th goal before the end of this first period. Already on top, 3-0. Stepping in, Mavrogiannis. Puck comes free, and the Cougars will be able to push it out. And they're going to chase, but it will be Galot to get there first, as Heminger is right on top of him. Galot with the puck. Shoots it in on Martinovich to the corner. And they'll be able to hold it at the point. But now cleared out. Just over a half minute into the double minor to Parker. 3-0 Riverkings. Peterson. Now it's Gatos with the wrist shot, and up with the catching glove. Martinovich makes the save. 16 shots on goal for the Riverkings. Doubling up on the Cougars. Fresh unit out there for the Riverkings with McManus. Now Mance has some room to operate here. Ryan. Room for Kasurik, steps in. That one might have gone up a Bishop, deflected up and off the glass. McManus now, that might be a one-timer there for Fleming. Puck slowing down a little bit. That's not the preferred methodology of a power play. You want to keep that puck moving and catch the defenders in transition in that box. But right now, the Riverkings not moving the puck the way they need to. Mance to McManus with 2:13, a one-timer by Mance and into the catching glove. I think that one was going to be wide anyway. .210 for the power play, 3:02 for the first period. Gatos drops the puck and comes out of the zone. So the Riverkings will chase back here and have to get things set up once again. Quarters goes to the near boards to win control of the puck. He's in a 2-on-2 scrum there with Peterson helping him out. And Peterson will come away with it. Tried to move it to Gatos and he scores! A beautiful pass by Peterson, and then Gatos was able to knock that puck down, drop it to his stick, and fire it into the goal. 4-0 Riverkings on their second power play of the period. Comes at 17:25. See if there's a second assist there.
Wisconsin power play goal scored by number 16, Jacob Gatos. He was assisted by number 28, Adam Peterson, and by number 18, Austin Quarters.
So Quarters and Peterson get the assist on the Gatos goal. Wow, what a great first period. The Riverkings grabbing control of the hockey game at 4-0. A blast off the left wing here by Heminger. Goes high and wide of Schutte. He's got it again behind the goal though. Now the Riverkings able to get it out of the zone. Edwards takes a hit in front of the scorer's bench. Hillebert was free and between the circles, but couldn't get to the puck. They battled for that puck. The Cougars came up with it momentarily, but now it's the Riverkings who shoot it in deeper. And this will be an icing. With 1:44 to go in the period, the Riverkings on top 4-0. McCauley, Mavrogiannis, Curry, and Gatos have the goals. Riverkings, a good job here by Dylan Nurse to win the draw, fight for the puck, now in on the forecheck. Puck comes free, and Nurse will shoot it back in. Hartman tries to gather it in but cannot. Falling down more at defense. Now Richard Young after it. Moving with the puck in behind the goal. It's Michael Health. He's still got it on his stick. He's eluded 3. Riverkings now in 3-on-2. In the middle, tries to toe drag around Hartley and cannot. Final minute of the period here. Bishop sends it deep into his own end. This will be intercepted by Young. Young turned back. Mahoney sidesteps a check, but it's Moore who is able to shoot it in deep. Krieger chases in for the Riverkings. Off the stick of Mance. Oh, Mance almost snuck in behind the defense and an offside with 24.7 seconds to go. Zurich, now Krieger with the puck. Shot out of the zone, and will this one make it for icing? They wave it off with 12 seconds for the period. 6 seconds for the period. DeLotte makes the play to end the period, and after one, the Riverkings lead it 4-0. 2 power play goals among 4 overall, and Wisconsin Rapids leads Chicago 4-0. We'll be back with second period action after a short timeout on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Second period about to get underway. Riverkings are on top 4-0. And Quarters wins the draw and sends it into the zone. Martinovich still in goal to our left. Here's a chance for the Riverkings, and just off the stick of Quarters. Second shot into the right pad of Martinovich. Shots on goal are 18-8 in favor of the Riverkings. But the big number is the 4 first period goals. Now nice move by Quarters. He has Gatos creating some room. And Martinovich sneaking a peek behind him. Riverkings come out and putting on big time pressure early here. Oh, Kasurik is stung after that faceoff. I don't know how he got hit, but he drops both gloves and stick and comes to the bench. Josh Agee will check him out. His stick and 2 gloves still on the ice. Really must have gotten a stick across the hands is my guess. I did not see it to be able to tell you. Krieger that will come to it and let it go to the defenseman at the point. Excuse me, that was Hillebert, not a defenseman. Edwards will hold the zone, steals the puck, steps in, tried to move it over to Curry, who's got a goal tonight. That pass just didn't quite click. Now Edwards spills to the ice in the corner, but the territorial advantage for the Riverkings continues. And if you're wondering why those gloves are on the ice, Kasurik got hit across the hands or wrists, dropped his stick and glove immediately and went to the bench, where he is now left the bench, still there, still at the bench. Appears to be better. I'm not going to say okay, but better. We have Martinovich late getting back into the goal, walking in, Nurse on the backhand, a floater that is into the catching glove of Martinovich. Gallant shot it into traffic. Cleared out of there. Chased by Gatos. He'll win the race with Gestich. Loose puck at center. Bishop tried to backhand it along, but a nice job by Nurse to pitchfork it in to the Cougar end. Loose puck to Perreault. Perreault floats it along. Gatos will just grab it and drop it to the ice. Along the boards, it's Health. Health makes a move, comes free, walks in, shot off of Schutte and then into Schutte. Gatos just peels the smaller Health right off of his goaltender with one hand. Puck shot to center for Nurse. Young lost it. Health tries to move through. Got spun around. Gallant shoots it in. At center ice. It's picked up by Peterson. It's Quarters. He lost it. And now picked up. A nice move by Peterson. Shot it wide. Big blast by Quarters. It goes off the right to pad of Martinovic into the corner. Peterson, a one-timer from between the circles. At the point, McManus got his man down, walks in. Comes to Fleming. Through traffic and in the pads of Martinovic.
Bus Lines is the Midwest premier transportation company. When you need to move your group, let neighbors do the driving. Folks, don't forget to get your 50-50 raffle tickets. Pot now stands where you would take home just about $115, and I'm sure it's going up from there. That's a nice pot, nice crowd on hand tonight. You don't want to miss out. That could buy quite a few.
Van stepped around after winning the draw. Shot it right into Martinovic, hugging the right post.
Time is running out.
21 shots on goal now for the Riverkings. Off the draw. They battle for it along the near boards. Good to see number 7, Matthias Kasirik, back in the game. He left after getting hit across the hands, presumably with a stick. He was stung pretty good, but so good to see him back on the ice. In the corner, there is the aforementioned Kasirik. Moore moves it around. Mance got it into traffic. Krieger spills to the ice along with McPhee. Hartley shot it into one of the Cougars. Push it out now, and Heminger drives around his man. Shot it off of Schutte. A nice job defensively by Hartley. Schutte makes one save, and it looks like a second save as well. .51 to go. Period number 2. It's 4-0 Riverkings. You're watching River King hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. There's a blast by Hartman that goes wide of Schutte, and he centers it right down into the, I was going to say the feet of Schutte, but he was down in the butterfly, so right in his pads. Now DeLotte will shoot it in. Martinovich out of the net to get it. Ooh, the puck's free here. Quarters has Peterson in front momentarily. Now Adam will be double teamed in behind the goal line. Quarters fighting. Mavrogiannis comes up with it. Gato steps in from defense. And the puck now controlled by the Cougars, but they can't get it out of the zone yet. Now they do. Gatos will get there first. Mavrogiannis makes a play, but cannot control the puck. Whoa, Peterson checked one of the Cougars right into his own goaltender and goal there. They dig away for it. Referee wants him to move the puck. That's Cody Nelson tonight. And eventually they get that puck worked out of there, and it's Young charging down left wing. Dishes it for Peterson, who'll be the first to get there. Nifty little pass to the front of the net, but no one there. Fleming's got it, shot it right off the stick of Mahoney. Now turning with it. McCauley, one of the goal scorers tonight, lost it. And Health moves it out. He shot it off of one of the Riverkings. Big hit here on Fleming. Now Raymond heads back in with it though. Comes in on his off wing, tried to center it, and he lost control of the puck. Shot all the way back into the River King end. Gestrich lost it. Backhanded off of one of the Cougars. Got all the way down. This will be an icing call. 11:50 to go. Second period. We'll come all the way back down to the other end. No goal scoring here in this second period. The territorial edge by and large to the Riverkings, who already hold a 4-0 advantage. Through traffic, a right pad save off of Marcuccelli. Schuette's 12th of the night. Loose puck. Krieger steps in to hold the zone. Mance is in there battling for it as well. Getting out of the zone. Marcuccelli makes it a 3-on-2. Shot wide angle off the back of the netting. Now they go to the far boards for it. And at the point, a big blast, partially fanned on. And then what was left of the shot, Krieger blocked. He was ready to absorb a big slap shot from the point, but it was partially fanned on by Rifle. Nikolowski had it for a moment. Mance head up into the zone. And a drop pass back for Mance. And Edwards doesn't click, and so Chicago's Hartman turns the other way. Hartman against Hartley. Centered it, shot. Schuette got across, but didn't need to. It was blocked at the defense. Now Hartman can walk in. Lets it go high and wide. Along the far boards. Moore. Mance will shoot it off of Michalowski. Galot will be the first one back for the Riverkings. Hillibert to Mavrogiannis, a shot high and batted down by Martinovich, and he makes the save. No goals in the period, but there's been brisk action. Gestrich gets free, heads in on right wing. Nice recovery by Gatos. Puck gets centered, but cleaned up in front by the Riverkings. Puck is free in front again. Perreault could not get there, so the Riverkings do, and they head out. Gestrich gets by Gatos, walks in, lets it go. Paddle save by Schutte, in position to make a follow-up save. Little cluster here of action on the shots on goal by the Cougars. Boy, we've got a mix-up here in front of the bench. Art Peterson is double-teamed here in front of the bench. Let's see here. We have got the gate going both ways. Peterson and Heminger are both gone at 8:36 to go, second period. So we'll probably have matching minors here that will leave us at even power. So no manpower advantage. We'll play 5-on-5 hockey.
Coming up is the Riverkings next home series, which is December 8th and 9th. Two big events that you'll want to be part of. December 8th is Military Appreciation Night. That's a Friday night. The next night, Saturday night, is Holiday Sweater Contest.
It's okay, so I stand corrected. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of open ice here, with 4 skaters aside, and Kasurik tries to get control of the puck and does. Mance calling for a penalty. He will get none from Cody Nelson. Mark Uccelli skates, comes into the zone, centered it. And that one was behind Mahoney. Whoa, Marcuccelli fanned on it, but had no pressure. So Health tries to move it in. Hartman can't get clean around from me. A man in front of me. Cannot score as Schutte comes up big. Alec Mahoney right there at the doorstep. And Schutte came up big with his 14th save of the night. Then a couple of defensive breakdowns in this period that have allowed skaters to come in clean and get better looks on Schutte than head coach Marty Quarters would desire. That was probably about the third or fourth such incident. Dado skating through center. Makes a move, comes around the man, but lost control of the puck. Centered off of Quarters' stick, but he's able to fight and hold the zone momentarily, but not long enough. Now we're going to get player changes with 40 seconds for the 4-on-4. Health hangs on to it, shoots it all the way down, wide of the net. Shot in and backhanded by Schutte. DeLotte moves in. He's got a man Young. Now back to DeLotte. Shot it right off that right pad of Martinovich that was hugging the ice and the post. Manis has to turn back. 5-on-5 hockey resumes with 6:30 to go here in the second period. Riverkings 4 and Cougars nothing. You're watching Riverking hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Now racing down, Heminger. Ridden out of the play well by McManus. Now they center it. Cleaned up in front and skating out comes Fleming. 2-on-1 with Nurse. Fleming and Nurse. Fleming rips one. Save Martinovich. Now the Cougars turn back. Shot in behind the goal. Nice work in the McCauley. Now a shot into the skates on the pass. Just to the left of Schutte there. Again, some puck getting out in front in the scoring area. Turning with it is Health. Knocked down by Bishop. Far side, backhanded along by the Cougars and into the zone. And that one shot out of play.
Superlube is located on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Keep your car running right with making visits to Superlube.
Cougars backhand it deep into the Riverkings zone. Riverkings are able to quickly get it out with Edwards. Curry's after it. Now they dig away at that puck. Curry comes free, centers it for Hillibert. Puck pops out of the zone. Easily sticked aside by Martinovich. Backhanded in. Riverkings keep the pressure on for a line change here. 4 minutes to go. Perot in the center through traffic. Weak shot that Schutte has no problems with. Shot out of the zone. Mance tried to get there, keep the play on side, not able to do that. Gestrich drives on DeLotte, but nothing doing there as Brett DeLotte rides him into the boards. And now, whistle stops play with 3:23 to go.
At the beginning of the next intermission, and don't forget that the concession stand is still open. Perfect place to stop along the way. 4 schools short has the best drinks and great food. 4 schools short is on 2nd Street in Wisconsin Rapids.
Battles on. Heminger tried to step through, could not. Now he's got it again. He's going to let a big blast go, but that one was right off of Peterson. Shot that goes in behind the goal. And now the goal off its moorings. And we'll get a face-off in neutral ice. With 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go, second period. Our videographer and producer is Art Napgezek. My name is Milton, and as always, we enjoy bringing you River King hockey on all of the various platforms of Wisconsin Rapids community media, including on demand at WRCM.com. Mavrogiannis has ice. He's coming in alone, but he's got some room to skate. Moves to his forehand and shot it off of the stick of Zachary Bishop. Held at the point by McManus. Now he lets it go through traffic. Martinovich went down, and now a little dust up in behind the goal. We've got some fisticuffs going on in front of Martinovich. We have men going both ways here. It's Peterson for the Riverkings. Looks like McPhee for the Cougars. Now words between Ryan Mance and Al McPhee are occurring. .225 for the period. We'll see how this shakes out. My guess is that the manpower will stay equal, whether it's 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. Little dust up there by the goal, and they play Loretta Lynn and Fisk City on the PA system here at the Southwood County Rec Center. That's the Cougar bench. Remember, the last time they were here, they won 4-1, and They were blitzed tonight in the first period by the Riverkings. 4 goals. And to be honest with you, they've not really ever been in the hockey game. That first goal came at 3:27, but then at the 13:20 mark, the 14:24 mark, the 17:25 mark, a blitz of goals for the Riverkings that put them up 4-0, and it's been a pretty steep hill ever since then for the Chicago Cougars. They may have ejected McPhee. They have. McPhee has been ejected from the hockey game. So Captain Al McPhee has been ejected from the hockey game, and we'll get the call now on how the rest of this shakes out momentarily. So Mavrogiannis gets 4 minutes. McPhee gets 5. So at some point early in the third period, the Riverkings are going to have a power play. But right now we'll have 4-on-4 hockey, I would assume. McPhee a major and a 5-minute penalty. So all the benches have to be communicated with here. And we've got to get things all set to go for these final 2 minutes and 25 seconds. There's that explanation to Brad Stofers. He's the head coach of the Cougars, and he's being told why McPhee has gotten the major and the ejection, and why Mavrogiannis gets 2 minor penalties. Now, Marty Quarter says, I don't need an explanation. I'm good. All right, we'll play hockey here again. 2:25 to go. Second period. 4-0 Riverkings. Riverkings have 4 out there with Mance, Galat, Gatos, and Kasurik. We're still waiting for 4 Cougars to take the ice. Elf and Bishop and Heminger and Mahoney. Steal here by Kasurik. He's got Manson front alone. Manson backhander. Save Martinovich. Oh, just a beautiful job by Kasurik to work that puck free. He comes up with it, and Mance is clean in front. Ryan Deeks goes to the backhand, and Martinovich stayed with him. Shot right off the face-off. And another save by Martinovich. That's now 25 shots on goal for the Riverkings. 25-15. Gatos is going to let one go, and that's a save by Martinovich, number 26. Nope, number 27. So right now with this 4-on-4, the Riverkings peppering Martinovich with shots. Kasurik steps in. At the point, Gatos for Kasurik, who makes a move around Helf, but Helf rides him into the boards. Mance is able to get it to DeLotte. Minute 44 for the period. Ryan Mance comes free to the center of the ice. Gatos with some room, pulls it back. DeLotte lets one go. And I heard pipe there. I don't know if that, I thought it flipped off of either the crossbar, most likely the crossbar. McManus. Fleming has his man down, walks in, shot it off of Marcuccelli. Peterson. Adam digging, tries to come free with the puck, does. Here's Quarters off of the bad angle, shooting it wide and out of play with a minute 10 for the period. He wants to draw it over here to Ryan Mance, but he loses the draw to Hartman. Cougars now with Mance having lost his stick, trails the play. Walking in, Marcuccelli, a nice move around one man, but it just slides right in on Eric Schutte, who covers up to make an easy play with 53.4 to go. Second period here at the Southwood County Rec Center, celebrating its 25th. It's just hard to believe that this rec center is 25 years old. And now Marcuccelli is down, entangled with Peterson. Remember when this building opened, and one of the first events was a game involving the UWSP hockey team at that time. First hockey game that ever announced was that particular event that night 25 years ago. Peterson has gotten the gate, and so there'll be a manpower advantage here, 4-on-3 for the Chicago Cougars. Head coach Marty Quarters is asking the question, how is that interference? They felt that Peterson held the stick, Marcuccelli held the stick of Peterson. That's the Riverkings argument. And now the coach that is interested in getting an explanation is Marty Quarters. So 44-6 for the period. Chances are that at the end of the conversation, Marty's not going to be satisfied. no more than Brad Stouffer's was. The referee has the orange stripe on his arm. His name is Cody Nelson. And the conversation with Marty Quarters is over. 4-on-3 for the Cougars for the remaining 44.6 seconds of this second period. Nice effort there to get it out by McManus, but it's saved at the point. Now, Cougars have Bessingham moving the puck. He's going to let one go. It's blocked. Fleming taking the big blast off the point. Again, it's Bessingham walking in and able to push the puck out of the zone. A beautiful job by Raymond Fleming. Just a beautiful job. Blocked the shot, made the play there. And here comes the end of the period. We'll start the next period as we ended this one with the Cougars on the power play. After 40 minutes of play, it's still the Riverkings 4 and the Cougars nothing. You're watching Riverkings hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Four-on-3 hockey as we begin this third period of play. Cougars on the power play, trailing the Riverkings 4-0. Health skates in, drops it off to the defenseman, moves it over to Bishop for a shot that's wide. Under a minute now for this power play opportunity for Chicago. Bishop moves it over on the right wing, moving himself to the center of the ice. Bessingham lost it. Bishop gets it back, and there's an open net and a shot and a goal. The initial save was made by Eric Schutte, but the rebound popped to his left. The goal was wide open, and Health just popped it in. Goals at 38 seconds. (4-1). We'll listen and see who gets the assist off the initial shot. Now I'm not sure why this discussion is occurring. I don't know if the goal is in dispute. I don't know if there's been another penalty. But Nelson is explaining something to the captains. And we'll get an announcement from downstairs as to what occurred. Now 4-on-4 hockey for another minute, and then we'll have a manpower advantage for the Riverkings.
Who was assisted by number 22, Zachary Bishop. Help from the Bishop, and the power play goal, 38 seconds.
So Bishop with the initial shot, Health cleaned up the rebound, making it 4-1. And 30 seconds of 4-on-4 before the Riverkings get a minute of power play time. Quarters moving in, and we get a whistle that stops play offside. I'm not sure here what the rifle is going to be on. replacing Heminger. Mance trying to work free from a check, does. Galot moves in, whistles one, that's at the goal line, and covered by Martinovich, and now we got a little dust up. I somehow do not feel as if we've seen the last of the physical skirmishes in this hockey game. 18-19 to go, third period. Riverkings are on a power play for the next 54 seconds. Their lead is 4-1. And now you see the conversation going on between the referee and the linesman, and Zachary Bishop of the Cougars is joined by Ryan Mance. No penalties out of the skirmish in front of the net. It remains now 5-on-4. Power play for 54 seconds. Galot with Mance walking in. Heminger broke it up, but Mance recovered the puck. Now it's Kasurek, and he shoots and he scores. That was quick and easy for the Riverkings to get back the goal on the power play. Their third power play goal of the night. It comes at a minute 54. And it's Matthias Kasurek who gets the goal. We'll check on the assists and listen to the call from downstairs. Not sure what the reason for the delay is. The Riverkings will continue on the power play because the goal was scored during the 5-minute major. So they'll continue to be 5-on-4 for the next 41 seconds.
Assisted by Nance and Galot. Time of the power play goal, 154.
5 seconds to go here on the major penalty to McPhee. That's over. It's 5-1. Riverkings. Kasurek from Mance and Galot. Third power play goal tonight. 5-1 Riverkings. Right at the goal line, Schutte covers up.
As soon as we have the winning 50-50 number delivered to us, we'll be giving away a whole bunch of cash, so stay tuned for that. Mulligan's Irish Pub is located on West Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Spectrum Insurance in Wisconsin Rapids.
Callahan loses it at the point. Under pressure. Is able to turn it aside and back onto a Cougar stick. through Hillibert. He's on the chase after it. It's an icing call. And bring it all the way back down into this end to our left. Cougars turn and chase with Michalowski. Perot. Stolen away. Edwards got his stick on it. Now McManus has it. Riverkings step through. Hillibert battling for it. Edwards battling for it. Hartley through traffic, deflected wide. Cougars roughing up Edwards in front. 16 minutes to go. Oh, Mahoney down, hit hard from behind. That was an inadvertent hit that also stung Edwards. Shot in on Martinovich, and we get a stoppage of play. Scrum is in the corner. Nurse, oh! Man, big hit from behind there, but I think the referee was shielding himself. He was kind of in the middle of that and in harm's way, and I think he maybe missed what was a forecheck, a two-hander right to the back of Dylan Nurse, but at least that's what I saw from our vantage point here. The lot will have to wait for the Riverkings to get on side, and they do. Under 15 for the third period. Hartman tried to push it along, but it's turned back by the Riverkings and Mance. Ryan Mance chips it in on Martinovich. He'll choose to cover it up and force the face-off. It will be the 32nd shot on goal of the night for the Riverkings. McManus blasts it through off of the left pad of Martinovich. Hartley holds it at the point. Chipped back in by Krieger, but now the Cougars break out. It's Rifle into the middle, and what a beautiful job by Ryan Mance to get back and break up the pass and make an outstanding defensive play. Turning with it, it's Gestrich. He'll try to move around the defenseman. Able to just dump it in behind the goal for Mance. That's intercepted by Martuchelli. Bad angle shot there, hit someone in front. Cleared from the front by Krieger. Helf has it back. Ooh, just missed Rifle on his off wing. So they dig away. Martuchelli knocks the stick out of Pasurik's hands. Turning back with it. Gestrich takes a big hit from Peterson. Now following up, Bressingham tries to move it in front. Nicely defended by both Hartley and Gatos. Cougars turn the Riverkings back. Riverkings with the 4-goal lead at 5-1, and puck is free and past Perreault and out of the zone. Quarters has it. Peterson and Mavrogiannis wait for him. Down low, Quarters looking for someone cutting to the net. Back to DeLotte. Quarters out high slot. Gatos just missed over the top. I think he had Martinovich beat, but he just missed him over the top. Now DeLotte with Mavrogiannis calling for it. Peterson digging away. DeLotte now moves it to Peterson. Mavrogiannis will be able to get to it first and move it to the point, and Gatos shoots it through traffic and he scores! That puck changed direction, but I don't know that it hit a Riverkings stick. If it didn't, it's the second goal of the night for Gatos on the defense. .756 is the time of the goal. And it's 6-1 Riverkings. We'll see if Gatos gets the goal here or not. Yep, Gatos is second. Both Peterson and Mavrogiannis get the assist. And a whistle stops play with 11:35 to go.
The winning number tonight is on a blue ticket, a fantastic pot of $220. Going to ticket number 32617.
Hillibert off of the bad pass, steps in, fires wide.
That's your number. Congratulations. He's won tonight 50-50.
Hartman in one-on-one. Beautifully played by Fleming, who's had a very strong game tonight. And icing the call with 11:01 for the game.
Is your source for wedding, retirement, and promotional gifts. Awards and more is on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids.
More back for the Riverkings. Up ahead for Nurse. Now Richard Young with McCauley breaking in to the front and offside on the call. Now McCauley doesn't think so. Now Moore off the face-off win by the Riverkings, and whistle. And yet another offside call. Destrick shot it in behind Michalowski, so he's got to go chase to the corner. Riverkings have a man in front for McCauley. I don't know if that one ever got through or not. Sticks on the ice here. That's the goalie stick. Now the puck coming to Young. He shot it wide, and the goalie will get his stick back. Martinovich has his stick once again as we reach the midway point of the third and final period. Riverkings are on top by a marker of 6-1. And an offside call here as well. Game has lost some of its continuity. A lot of whistles for offside in particular here. Three goals in the period, 2 for the Riverkings, give them a 6-1 lead. Mance chasing. Hill spins away. Nice job on the check by Cole Krieger at the blue line. Mance has it. Tries to toe drag around the defense, but it's nicely played by Zachary Bishop. Krieger lost it off of his stick and out to center. Fresh troops out for both sides with 9 minutes to go. Mahoney, too much traffic. Too much traffic for one man to work through. At center, Mavrogiannis tried to hit Peterson. That one didn't click. And Moore backhands it along past Mavrogiannis. Porters in digging behind the net, and a shot off the netting behind the goal by Mahoney. Porters digging, and out of the zone. Now stepping away, Heminger. He lost the puck. And Porters is able to get it to Peterson in 1-on-2. Shot it through Mark Uccelli. It was easy for Martinovich. Rifle. The lot cleans up for Gatos there. Peterson working with Edwards. Shot. Save Martinovich. Popped way up into the air. Edwards is given a big hit in behind the goal. Now they move it out. The lot, a nice job there, but Perreault delayed offside here. The Riverkings move the other way. Curry after it. Now stepping in, Edwards given go with Curry. Edwards is in the crease. Shot out by the Cougars. Curry now steps back the other way. He goes to the front and nearly got that nicely placed pass by Tristan Hillebert. Puck is shot out and all the way down for McCauley. Fleming shot it off of Bresingham's leg. McCauley will shoot it in. Young and Nurse chase. Dylan Nurse comes up with it, looks to center it, did for Young, pass doesn't click. We'll play hockey now for 6 more minutes. Riverkings 6-1. Big 4-goal outburst in that very first period. Puck pops into the Riverkings bench.
for a go. Polito's Pizza. It's one of the big slice. Polito's Pizza equals down the record with AFC with 20.
And an icing call with 5:32 for the game. We'll bring it all the way out here to the Riverkings end. Krieger shooting it in. One of the Cougars spilled to the ice by Cole Krieger there. Now Heminger is out, makes a move, comes to the front of the net, backhander wide. And we'll get a penalty call against the Riverkings after the nice move by Braden Heminger. He got free, but just backhanded it wide. I think that Schutte probably had the post covered there. But nonetheless, Zach Hartley goes for 2 minutes with 5 minutes for the third.
Number 14, Zach Hartley. 2 minutes for slashing. 2 minutes for slashing. Wisconsin Rapids number 14. Time of the penalty, 14:58.
So shorthanded come the Riverkings. Puck pops into their bench. The only goal of the night for this Chicago team has come on the power play. And they're back there now as we head into the latter stages of this period. Peterson makes the play on the check, gets the puck, heads down with Quarters slashing to the front, and his backhander was broken up by Bressingham. A minute and a half left on the power play. Mahoney working hard to get by Peterson. Bressingham on left wing. Turns back to the point. Bishop lets one go through traffic. That one went wide. Gatos turned it back. Shot all the way down. Martinovich will shoot it ahead here. Try to catch the Riverkings in a line change, but Fleming, who's been rock solid all night long, cleans up again. 40 seconds for the power play of the Chicago Cougars. Mance checking Callahan off the puck and allowing the Riverkings to shoot it all the way down. And we have a whistle, linesman's whistle. It's an offside call with 16 seconds to go on the power play and 3:18 to go on the third period of this hockey game. 10 seconds. Marcuccelli at the point. Bad angle shot by Gestrich, a shot off of McManus. Power play's over. Marcuccelli off the paddleboard of Schutte. Krieger took a hit. Puck's at center where Mance loses it to Heminger, but he's quickly double teamed and moved off the puck. Puck is shot cross ice and into the corner. Shot through center and all the way down. Schutte will play it. It would not have been an icing. Puck comes free. Shot. Hartman saves Schutte with 2 minutes and 1 second to go. Eric Schutte makes the save, and it is his 18th of the night. Held into the zone at the point. Now delayed offside. They did not hold the zone, did they then? Minute 48 to go. Hartley. Moving with the puck, Hillebert drops it for Curry. Curry has a goal, moves in, and down he goes on the drive to the net. Shot out of there and all the way down. This is waved off, no icing. Under a minute and a half for the third. Hartley skates through center and brings it into the zone. Moore. Shot in and to the corner. So the final minute of play begins. The Riverkings are comfortably ahead and well in position to earn their 14th victory of the season. 14 wins in 20 games played. Nurse on the check of Gestrich. He and Delot take care of business. We are now in the final 30 seconds of play as Eric Schutte picks that one out of the air. It's Richard Young that's been, no, McCauley, excuse me. Kyle McCauley that's been escorted to the penalty box with 24 seconds left. And so the Cougars will get one final power play here tonight. Well, McCauley just left the penalty box and went back out onto the ice. I have no idea what was going on there, why McCauley popped into the box. Then there's a discussion with Zachary Bishop, but there's no manpower change, no manpower advantage. 24 seconds left in the hockey game. Cal McCauley thought that he had been whistled for a penalty. He was not. Gestrich Brought it to the line, was turned back. 9 seconds to go. Cougars move it in front. Gestrich tried to drag it around McCauley, but cannot. Shot out to center. And the Riverkings have hung on and won decisively here tonight, 6-1. Kyle McCauley, Mavro Giannis Curry, Gatos, Kasurik, and Gatos again are the goal scorers here tonight. The Riverkings win it 6-1. For our producer and videographer, Art Napgezek, this is Milton and Natta. Thank you for joining us for Riverkings Hockey on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.